Hello and welcome to this week's edition of CTN Community Update. Governor Tim Walz made a stop in Anoka this week to tout his transportation budget proposal that invests in infrastructure across the state. He pitched his proposal not far from the railroad crossing on Ferry Street, which is rated the most dangerous crossing in Minnesota. Up to 80 trains and more than 18,000 vehicles cross that intersection each day. Back in 2003, 4 people were killed when the vehicle they were in collided with a train.
We're out here today because this is not an issue about dollars and cents. This is not about just a transportation package or a gas tax. This is about real lives and real things. And I have brought it out here, out under the dome of the Capitol, because I am done trying to watch somebody jam an ideological peg into what is truly a practical situation that needs to be solved.
The governor's proposal calls for a gas tax increase of 20 cents per gallon, along with higher car registration fees and an increase in the motor vehicle sales tax. Local Republican Senator Jim Abler says he appreciates the governor's visit, but says the problem can be solved without raising the gas tax, the sales tax, or car tab fees. The traffic is slow and will only get slower. That's what the Minnesota Department of Transportation says about Highway 65 between Ham Lake and Spring Lake Park. It's been labeled an area of excessive delays. CTN's Jennifer Anderson attended a meeting this week aimed at fixing the problem.
We all use Highway 65 and we understand how frustrating it is.
A gathering this week focused on ways to ease heavy traffic on Highway 65. Dozens of people attended, and there was a common sentiment.
Real busy. I travel 65 every day, Monday through Friday, and I got a short travel, but it's busy.
George Wood showed up wondering how the Minnesota Department of Transportation might make his commute a little smoother.
65 is getting really bad. It's getting busy. The population of Blaine is exploding. And I'm sure if you go north to Ham Lake, I'm sure their community is growing too. Yes, and I think now is the time something needs to be done.
But this meeting wasn't about plans so much as ideas from the public.
We're hoping the public comes out and helps us to identify the issues that they see out here that we may not have seen, and then also what their thoughts are on some possible ideas to improve things.
MnDOT reports hundreds of accidents on Highway 65 between Ham Lake and Spring Lake Park. During a 5-year period, 24 crashes involved serious injuries or fatalities. Using a new approach, MnDOT launched a PEL study, which essentially means planning and environmental work will be done at the same time. The goal is to speed up the process and implement solutions sooner. Through meetings like this and online feedback as well, MnDOT planners hope to give the people who actually drive Highway 65 some say in the outcome.
Well, there was a day when the public didn't have much of an opportunity for input, and times have changed.
Anoka County Commissioner Robin West thinks it's a hopeful sign for the future of the roadway.
Instead of just automatically turning something into a freeway, and of course we don't really have room for a freeway here, they do what we call a hybrid design, and by the citizens' input, they're going to be able to make something that works the best for the most people.
For CTN Update, I'm Jennifer Anderson.
The Highway 65 corridor study will be finished next summer and should identify both short-term and long-term changes for the road. You can share feedback with MnDOT on their website. Just search Highway 65 Corridor Study. The Police Citizens Academy has a new name, but the same mission of educating the public. The Community Police Academy starts April 2nd and runs for 4 nights. The shortened format gives participants a behind-the-scenes look at the Coon Rapids Police Department and includes some hands-on activities. The class is open to adults and is free, but you must register in advance. You can find a link to sign up on the city's website, coonrapidsmn.gov. Lyons Coon Creek Park is about to get a major facelift following action by the City Council this week. On Tuesday night, the Council awarded the contract for the redevelopment project and also approved the purchase of nearly $500,000 in playground equipment and surfacing materials. The project will include playgrounds featuring a sky tower, rock wall, agility climbers, generation swing, and more, plus a basketball court, volleyball court, 3 picnic shelters, upgraded bathrooms, and a second parking lot. Work is expected to begin this spring and take much of the year to complete. The city is looking for seasonal workers for a new program being launched this summer. Rec on the Spot will make scheduled stops at designated parks to engage youth in fun activities between June 11th and August 15th. The city is looking to fill several positions, including a recreation specialist and recreation on the spot leaders. For more information or to apply, log on to the city's website. The annual election for the Conexus Energy Board of Directors is just a few weeks away. This week, ballots were mailed to homes of customers of the electric co-op. 3 seats are up for election, and a local grassroots group is trying to increase participation in the vote, which is usually just 7% of members.
Just like electing their city council and electing their county board and electing their state legislature, they also have the right, and I think the duty, to participate and elect the board members of Conexus Energy who are going to make those important decisions about how we're going to operate and where we're going to get our electrical energy from.
There are several ways to vote, including by mail, electronically, or in person on April 10th. You can find out more at connexusenergy.com. Also, the grassroots group has a website, connecting-us.org. There you'll find more about the group and a link to a report card which grades electric co-ops across the state. We are midway through Minnesota Food Share Month. It's a time when food shelves kick their collection drives into high gear. The Coon Rapids Senior Center is a collection site. All the food and money raised will go to the ACBC food shelf in Anoka. The drop site behind the counter is expected to pile up. Last year, the Senior Center raised 500 pounds of food and more than $400.
There's a real need in Anoka County for the food shelf, and a lot of seniors use it too. So this is our way of giving back. People who are able to bring things in and donate them to people who need them.
The Senior Center, which is located in the Civic Center, will collect food and money through March 25th. The ACBC Food Shelf says the more they raise during Food Share Month, the more grant money they can earn. This helps stock shelves during slow times of the year, like summer, when donations tend to drop. Next month, we are launching a new show here on CTN called The Mix. It will explore the local cultural and art scene, profile people and organizations doing good, answer frequently asked questions, and highlight fun places to visit.
So you take a handful and just go around the edge.
In our first edition, we will take you inside a local bakery. Feast your eyes on colorful confections, maybe get a few tips for baking at home, and hear about the owner's recent brush with fame. The Mix will air daily on CTN, so we hope you'll tune in and check it out in April. Well, finally, spring is here, and here is one sure sign it is spring. The golf course driving range opened on Wednesday. They are open basically from 9 a.m. until dark each day, I guess until our April blizzard comes. That's going to do it for us today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here again next week.